Welcome on this channel. Today we are going to discuss on why demon never leave even after you have fasted and you have prayed. Why the infirmity never leave. Why the sickness, the diseases that demon deposited in you are still right there even after you've done what the pastor asks you to do, what the reverend asks you to do, what the bishop asks you to do, what the woman of God, what the man of God have asked you to do. You have done it one step at a time. You followed it step by step. At the end of your fasting and prayer, the infirmity, the demon is still right there, still tormenting you. Number one, your belief. No matter how you fast, no matter how you pray, and you did not believe that you will be delivered, you will not be delivered after the fasting and the prayer. Matthew 17, verse 14, I read, And when they were comes to the multitude, they came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic and so versed. For oft time he fell into the fire and off into the water. And I brought him to the disciples, and they could not cure him. 17. Then Jesus answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long should I be with you? How long should I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. 18. And Jesus rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. 19. Then came the disciples of Jesus apart and said, Why could not we cast him out? 20. And Jesus said unto them, Because of your unbelief. Because of your unbelief. So your unbelief, you not believing in your fasting, you not believing in your prayers will hinder your deliverance. It will hinder your miracle. It will hinder your testimony. It will hinder that demon not to go out of you. Not only the belief of the person that want to be delivered, but also the belief of the person that is also joining hand in prayer with the person that want to be delivered. Two of you have to come into agreement and believe in God. All things are possible. Believe that the demon, when you say leave, the demon will leave. And that has to do with your faith. Only if you can have faith as little as mustard seed. When you say the mountain should move, the mountain will move. When you ask the demon to leave, the demon will leave. When you ask the infirmity to flee, the infirmity will flee. So your unbelief will cause your fasting and prayer not to be effective. Number two, you cannot rebuke a demon that you keep inviting. Like you rebuke a demon, go out, and the demon goes out, and you still invite the demon in your life. If you cast out demon and still invite that demon in your life, that demon will still come back and dwell with you, and the demon will still remain with you and be tormenting you. And sin gives demon, devils, evil spirits the legal right to live in your life. So when you constantly sin, the devil will find its way in your life. That sin is invitation for demons, devils, and evil spirits to come and dwell in you. Ask yourself, is there any unconfessed sin that is causing this demon not to leave? Is there any unconfessed sin that is a open door, a open portal, an invite for witches to remain in you? Is there any unconfessed sin that causes demons to still dwell in you, that causes demons to still remain in you after your fasting and prayer? If there is, you need to close that door. You need to close that portal. And once these portals are open, demons, devils, evil spirits will have invite to come and dwell with you. So the more you be praying, the more they remain in you, because there is a portal that is open that they are entering through you. So you need to close every portal that are opened in your life. Portal of sins, portal of fornication and adultery, portal of envy and jealousy, portal of gossip, portal of sadness, cheating, stealing what does not belongs to you, murdering people with your tongue, with your mouth. You need to close every doors, every portals that are open that serves as an invite for demons to come and dwell in you. After praying and fasting, you return back to those sins. Once you return back to those sins, you are inviting the demon to return back, and the demon will return back. Your prayer and your fasting will not be effective. Number 3, no longer a case of demon. If you have repented, you have gone to deliverance, and the demon, the devil, the evil spirit has been casted out of you, yet you still feel that infirmity is still there, that problem is still there, that demon is still there, I tell you at this point, is no longer a case of demon. Rather, it is a case of you working on yourself, because it's not everything that God is going to do for you. Yes, you have fasted, you have prayed, you have repented from your sins, you have confessed your unconfessed sin. The demon has been cast out from your life. There are some certain things that you were doing before that you need to actually work on, and that is to crucify your flesh. The thing that your flesh is used to, your flesh is used to it. If you are used to wake up by 5 o'clock, once it's 5, whether there is alarm, there is no alarm, you will wake up. That is how flesh reacts to sin. Because the flesh is used to it, is addicted to it, it's bound to act on those immorality, on those sins. You, as an individual, you need to crucify the flesh by self-discipline and self-control. Proverbs chapter 25 verse 26. A man without a self-control is like a city broke down into and left without wall. So you need to control yourself, your emotion, your anger, your jealousy, your constant wanting to go into fornication and adultery. You need to learn how to subdue your flesh, crucify your flesh, not to want it. That you have to do by yourself, by engaging yourself into self-discipline and control some certain things that your flesh wants and your spirit does not want it. You need to stop dwelling in negative thoughts, control your temper. Pornographic, anger, jealousy, envy, resist temptation. For lack of discipline, will reopen the door for demons and cohorts to come and dwell in you. When you resist the devil, the devil will flee. So try and resist the devil so that the devil in you will flee. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Please hit the right subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up to like it. To my returning viewers and my returning subscribers, thank you so much for supporting this channel, and I love you all. Remain blessed.